Breaking news, Nigerians. UK Court of Appeal hears IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition suit. The United Kingdom Court of Appeal is currently hearing the appeal of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition. Sahara reporters in May reported that the UK Court of Appeal fixed June 22, 2022 to hear the appeal. On Thursday, Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, when contacted by Sahara reporters, gave the background of the ongoing hearing in London. Ejimako said in an order on the 8th May 2023, Lord Justice Lewis, a senior British Court of Appeal judge, granted the family of Nnamdi Kanu permission to appeal the UK High Court judgment that found that the British authorities could lawfully evade reaching any conclusion on whether Mr. Kanu has been tortured, subjected to extraordinary rendition, and arbitrarily detained. It will be recalled that in a ruling on 23 March 2023, the UK High Court had declined Kanu's family suit for judiciary review of the failure of the British government to reach a firm view in Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition. This earlier ruling prompted an application for leave to appeal to the British Court of Appeal by the Bidmans, the late counsel representing the Kanu family in the case. While assuming jurisdiction over the appeal, Lord Justice Lewis of the Court's Appeals noted that the grant of appeal raised important issues concerning the scope of the obligations of the respondents in relation to requests for secular assistance in respect of British nationals detained abroad and the proper representation and application of the decision of the Court of Appeal in Arubas versus the Secretary of State for the Foreign and Commonwealth Office 2003 UK HRR 79. For those reasons, there is a compelling reason for the appeal to be held within the meaning of CPR 52.6, 1 in bracket B in bracket. Permission is granted on all three grounds. And citing the urgency arising from the continued solitary confinement of Nnamdi Kanu, the Court of Appeal ordered that the hearing of the appeal be expedited. Accordingly, the hearing was listed for Thursday, 22nd June 2023 and is currently underway. Sahara reporters report that Kanu remained in solitary confinement at the detention facility of the Nigerian Secret Police, the Department of State Service DSS, since he was renditioned from Kenya in June 2021. Although the Nigerian government has not officially disclosed where its security agencies adopted Nnamdi Kanu. Sahara reporters had reported that the Court of Appeal Abuja Division had on October 13, 2022, discharged Nnamdi Kanu of the 15-count terrorism charges brought against him by the federal government. The appellate court, in a unanimous decision, faulted the process through which Kanu was brought before the Federal High Court to answer to a 15-count terrorism charges. Reacting to the judgment, the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami San, had said the appeal court only discharged and not acquitted Kanu. The appeal court ruled that the arrest, the abduction, and subsequent arraignment of Kanu before a federal high court violated International Convention on Terrorism and thus robbed any court of law in Nigeria necessary jurisdiction to entertain the suit. Justice Ade Tondu Okoji who read the judgment of the three-man panel, noted that there was nowhere the federal government showed it complied with the procedures for the extradition of the IPOB leader from Kenya. Reacting to the judgment, the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami San, had said the appeal court only discharged and not acquitted Kanu. The appeal court ruled that the arrest, abduction, and subsequent arraignment of Kanu before a federal high court violated the International Convention on Terrorism and thus robbed any court of law in Nigeria necessary jurisdiction to entertain the suit. Sahara reporters had also reported that the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention and Human Rights Violations in July 2022 issued a communication to Nigerian government demanding release of Nnamdi Kanu within 6 months of communication and to pay him adequate repatriations. The deadline of the communication had since elapsed in December 31st, 2022, and Kanu remained in solitary confinement in the DSS cell. So Nigerians are patiently waiting to see what is going to be the outcome of this. Yes, I think the best thing Nigerian government should do their best in the interest of justice, interest of fairness and equity and peace in Nigeria. They should just try and release him and let him go. All we needed right now in this country is peace. But let's see how it goes. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you for having you here. Bye for now.